I'm going to do something a little bit different on the podcast this week, something that I realized that I've never actually done before. I want to dedicate an entire episode to the 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas and talking a little bit through the history of that contest and how it came about, and also making sure to take some time to acknowledge the amazing people who are contributing to the 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas for the 2023 edition. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, let's do a little bit of history. And I actually had to do a lot of digging. I had to go through old emails and spreadsheets and Facebook posts to try to figure out some of this stuff. But here's a little bit of a history lesson on the 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas, which I have dubbed as the most wonderful voiceover contest of the year. It actually started in 2014 when I did the 12 voiceover tips of Christmas. So I reached out to coaches, producers, people that I trusted in the industry and said, would you be willing to write a guest blog post for my blog? At that point, I was blogging on a fairly consistent basis. I had a fairly popular blog as well. And so I wanted to see whether or not I could find some people who would be willing to contribute a tip that I could share through the blog, but also send out to everybody on my email newsletter. And a bunch of people agreed to do it. And that is how everything kind of started. It started as the 12 voiceover tips of Christmas. Now, over time, I started tying a couple of little giveaways to it. Mostly, I was just donating prizes from my coaching and things of that nature. But in 2018, I got the idea to take it to the next level. 2018 was the first time where I thought, could I reach out to people and collect prizes? Could I get people to agree to donate prizes for a contest called the 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas? And so that first year in 2018, I reached out to a bunch of people who agreed. And the first people to join the 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas ever were Uncle Roy, Anne Gangusa, Everett Oliver, J. Michael Collins, Rachel Naylor of the VO Network, David Rosenthal of GVAA, Val Kelly from the Mid-Atlantic Voiceover Conference, also Vidalgo, Gravy for the Brain, Real Card, VO Planet, and VoiceZam. Those were some of the original people who signed up for the 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas. And that first year, in 2018, about $3,000 worth of prizes were given away. And it was absolutely incredible. It happened in a live stream on Facebook. My family joined me to participate. And I guess that really began an annual Christmas tradition that has been going on since 2018. So fast forward to 2019, about $5,000 in prizes were given away. In 2020, it was about $6,000 worth of prizes that were given away. We took a big jump in 2021. That year, we went up to $12,000 in prizes. And then we took another big jump last year with $19,000 worth of prizes given away last year. And I believe there were 58 different winners. So the 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas has obviously continued to grow every year, which is absolutely incredible. And that brings us to the 12 VO Gifts 2023. So here we are putting the contest together again. It is going to happen again. A new prize will be announced every day starting December 13th. And then, of course, it culminates with a live stream that is going to happen on YouTube on December 24th at 12 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to be able to watch that event live on YouTube, first of all, make sure you sign up for the contest. We'll get to that in a minute, but then also make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well so that you don't miss that. It has become a really fun tradition in and of itself. Last year, I turned it into a whole production. There was themes and there was Santa Claus came by and Joe Cipriano was on the broadcast and Vanessa and Marissa from Bright Voice Studios sang a song in the contest. We went all out last year. And so I'm sure I'll probably come up with a couple of things to do this year as well. But let's talk a little bit about the 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas 2023 edition, because that is the contest that is before us. That is the one that you can still sign up for. That is the one I am sure that you are interested in learning a little bit more about. So this year, I have to say a very special thanks to Joe Cipriano, to J. Michael Collins, to Anne Gangusa, Everett Oliver, Dave Walsh, to Cliff Zellman. Uncle Roy is back, one of the OGs from the original 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas and the 12 voiceover tips of Christmas as well, by the way. Hunter Peterson, also joining for the first time this year. Kay Bess, joining for the first time this year. George the Tech, joining for the first time this year. And the Demo Dream Team, joining for the first time this year. And of course, I'm going to be throwing some prizes into the mix as well. So those are the 12 main prizes. And again, a new prize will be announced each day starting on December 13th. But as always, other people want to join in on the fun. And so I'm collecting bonus prizes as well. And so as of this recording, Brad Highland, Bob Merkel of VoiceZam, Impressive Talent, David Alden, my VO coach, Ian O'Donnell, Beth Windsor-Stewart, Nimble, Jim Franck, the V123 Pros, Blueprint Courseware by Nadia Marshall, and VA for VO have all generously agreed to donate prizes. And so we continue to grow. You know what? I'm missing one. There's one name that didn't get added to the list yet, and I need to do that. Gina Scarpa is donating an SEO prize as well. So it continues to grow. New prizes are coming in every day. I'm trying to keep my spreadsheet updated. I want to make sure that nothing gets missed. But where does that put us at this point? For those of you who are curious, we are now over $19,000 in prizes that have been donated for the 12 VoiceOver Gifts of Christmas 2023 edition. My goal was to see if we could get it to 20,000. I think we're going to make it. I've still got a little bit more time to collect a few more prizes to push that number up to the 20,000. So let me give you a couple of details about the contest because I think that you should enter. Obviously, this is an incredible opportunity to win some amazing prizes that would absolutely help you in your voiceover career. So one entry per person. This is very important. If you try to sign up for multiple email addresses, you will get disqualified. You know, Santa has a list and checks it twice. Well, so does Mark. Mark has a list and he checks it twice. And if I see your name in there twice because you use two different email addresses, you will be disqualified. The entry deadline for the contest is December 20th, 2023 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And that is because we need time to go through all of the ballots and do all of the preparations. Prizes cannot be exchanged or redeemed for cash, and prizes are not transferable. So you win what you win. And I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think everybody's going to be pretty grateful for the amazing prizes that we put together this year. All the winners will be announced during the YouTube live stream. Again, that is going to happen Christmas Eve, December 24th, 12 p.m. Eastern. You do not need to be present to win. I get asked this question a lot. You do not need to be present to win, but you are going to want to be present to join in on the fun. So the big question remains, how the heck do I sign up for the 12 VoiceOver Gifts of Christmas if I haven't already done it? Go to VOpreneur.com/12 VO Gifts. It's on your screen. VOpreneur.com/12 VO Gifts. Go there, fill out your ballot, and then you will be entered into the contest. Now, there's one other thing I wanted to clarify because it's a question that's been asked a few times. On the contest page at VOpreneur.com/12 VO Gifts, there is a box where you can put in your state. This contest is open to anyone. So put in your province, put in your state, put in your country, whatever. I just need a way to be able to distinguish between the different people who win, because what if, 5 Mike Smiths enter the contest? I need to know which Mike Smith is getting the prize. And so you can put anything into that box, but your name and your email address absolutely are required. So go to the page, VOpreneur.com/12 VO Gifts, get that ballot filled out, watch your email. I'll be sending out an email every day starting December 13th to announce all of the different prizes and shining a light on all of the amazing people who have contributed to the contest this year. But if I could just ask one favor. This contest does not happen without generous donors. And I'm often given a lot of the credit because I organize it, and that's fine. It takes me some time to put that together. But again, I cannot do this without the support of my incredible donors. So would you do me a favor? Would you do a social media post? It doesn't matter if it's Instagram or TikTok, make a video, put it on LinkedIn, whatever the case may be. But would you do a social media post and say thank you to my donors? Show them the gratitude because they are the ones that make this possible. So again, that's Joe Cipriano, J. Michael Collins, Ann Ganguza, Cliff Zellman, Dave Walsh, Everett Oliver, Uncle Roy, George the Tech, Kay Bess, Hunter Peterson, the Demo Dream Team. Make sure that if you're talking about this contest online, do me a favor and give them a little bit of love, give them a little bit of credit, show them the gratitude that they deserve, and hashtag it, Hashtag 12 VO gifts. Okay? That's it. It's that easy. The 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas is the most wonderful voiceover contest of the year. It is such a blessing for me to be able to put on this contest. I get excited about getting together with my family. They're going to join me live in the studio in front of the Christmas tree. We're going to be drawing names out of the Santa stocking, as has become the tradition. Everybody will be there. My daughters will be there. My wife will be there. And so I would love to have you join us as well if you are able to. And that is going to happen on the YouTube channel. So make sure that you join the YouTube channel. I'll put the URL here on the screen so you can take a look at the URL on the screen. And if you're listening to this on the audio version, I'll make sure that I put that in the show notes as well. So in the show notes, you will find both the entry link to sign up, and you will find the link if you are interested in watching the live stream. And I hope that you will be able to join us for the live stream. But that is the story of the 12 voiceover gifts of Christmas, something that started out as simple as just, would you write a blog for me? But thanks to the generosity of some amazing people, it has turned into something so much more. Think about that. $3,000 in 2018. And now here we are in 2023, and I'm working my way towards $20,000 in prizes. Absolutely incredible. So make sure you sign up and make sure you make plans to join us on the 24th. Remember, a new prize getting announced every day starting on December the 13th. Sign up at VOpreneur.com/12 VO gifts. VOpreneur.com/12 VO gifts.